Hi, my name is Anna and this is the Swift I've been looking after for a while. And even though it's off topic for my channel, I'd like to share my story. So I'd like to share my story. Be careful. "17 days ago, I went to the countryside with my sister and her family, and we were going to the lake when we noticed a tiny bird on the ground that was moving around the grass. It turned out to be a swift. We googled that it was doomed to die once he was on the ground because it was impossible for him to survive. And I just couldn't let him die, you know. That's why I took him home. And while we were driving to the city, back to the city, I named him Kuzya. It's an old-fashioned Russian name, Kuzma, and for short Kuzya. I think it really suits him. And when we finally arrived home, I was overwhelmed, really. I didn't have a clue what to do with the Swift. Of course, I have never had a Swift at home. But then one lady who has two Swifts texted me on Instagram because she saw my post, and she helped me to figure it out a bit, but in general it just gave me more headache, to be honest, because it sounded so difficult. But anyway, she recommended me a zoo shop where I can find some proper food, because on the first day when I just brought him home, I just rushed to the nearest zoo shop and bought some snacks for hedgehogs and rats. These are some mealworms, like that. And the first day he ate this. Whoa. Получилось, кажется. Ура! But apparently it wasn't appropriate for him. And the next day, when I managed to find and buy frozen crickets, I tried to feed him for the first time with the crickets. You know, it was so clumsy, and I'm kind of don't like insects, and I had to touch them. So I didn't like it. Давай. Что, получилось? Вкусненько? На тебе капельку водички. Ой, ты молодец какой. Я ненавижу всяких насекомых. Что же не сделаешь ради ребенка? Кузя, ты бы знал вообще, на что я иду ради тебя. Вот так, молодец. Вкусно? Водичка. Ням-ням-ням. Смотрите, как голову поднял, да? Ты маленький, хороший. First off, it was really difficult to feed him because he didn't understand what's going on. I didn't know how to move, what to do, how to open his mouth, and so on. But after a while, I guess we got used to each other. And he started eating better. He opened his mouth already. He was waiting for the food. And after a couple of meals, I noticed that how more energized he became and active, I guess. Because when I found him, he was so tiny, he was so weak, he could barely move. Ow. I started feeding him. Why I say him, by the way, I want to mention this. When I gave him a name, a male name, I just decided, let it be a male bird, because I didn't know what, and I still don't know what gender it is. And when I did some research, apparently it's impossible to define the sex of a swift according to its appearance. So, and I thought, okay, well, it's 50% that I'm right.
Сегодня я попробую новый способ кормления, чтобы ускорить процесс немножко, потому что... Ой, он уже голодный. 3 часа не ел. Я посмотрела на ютубе, есть такой вариант, как запеленывание. Попробуем, может быть, получится. Здесь нужно... О, отлично. Я считаю, получается. Это успех. Ай, брызгается. Открывай рот. Вот молодец. Умничка. Давай, открывай рот. Вот видите, они выпадают, и мы так по 10 раз с ним пытаемся. Давай. Ястреб.
I started feeding him for 6 times, sometimes 7 times a day, and he started to grow dramatically. So I could see the changes in his body literally every day. I could see how his feathers grow. I could see how bigger he was becoming. And it's really, I don't know, outstanding process.
Уже почти летишь. Молодец. Так, все, сейчас будем кушать. Так вот ты нос не откусишь. На, попей водички. Он уже знает пипетку, сам рот открывает.
Hey guys, we are running out of food for Kuzya, so we are going to buy a new portion of fresh frozen crickets for him. And this time we took him with us. Where is he? This time we took him with us to weigh him, to see how much grams he is now, even though we don't know how much he was when we found him. But it's crucial thing, his weight, for him to be able to fly. So he has to gain some exact amount of grams. I'm not sure how many.
Между 38 и 40.
40 грамм.
39. Ну да.
О, отлично.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning from Kuzya. Oh, be careful.
Oof. His wings are really long already, but not long enough to be able to fly. So, time for brunch. It's already the second time I feed him today. It's 11 o'clock. I haven't eaten though today yet, so you can see who is more important here in this family, right? Come here, let's eat. Yeah, good boy. I wanted to tell you about our yesterday drive to the shop. As I said, we wanted to buy some crickets, but unfortunately there wasn't any left there. So I still have crickets just maybe for 2 more meals. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll have to go there today again. And one more thing, we weighed him and his weight is 40 grams now. Baby sweeps should be between 37 and 42 grams to be able to fly. But it's not the only thing. His wings should be longer, 3 centimeters longer than his tail. And you know, just a couple of days ago, he let me pet him and touch his neck here, and he was enjoying it. But now it's impossible to do. When I'm trying to do this, he's just eating my fingers. So I can't do that anymore. That's a pity because it was so nice. So I use these paper towels in his box. It's more convenient for his poops. And he poops a lot, believe me. So I put him inside after he eats, and this towel like that. Yay! I bought the crickets finally, so everything is fine. Our Kuzya won't be hungry. So this time I bought just 250 crickets. I estimate that he's going to stay around maybe 5 days. So every day for around 50 crickets. So it should be enough. I hope in 5 days he's going to fly away. So this package costs 750 rubles, so it's something around $15. So it costs an arm and a leg, to be honest. Yeah, and last time we bought 600 crickets. So it's very, very expensive to have a swift at home, you know, because they don't anything except of these insects, and crickets are the main nutrition for them. So let's go home. I managed to find a big box, so it's a new house for Kuzya. As you can see, his current box is too small for him. Yeah, literally every time he sees me, he makes this dreadful noise. You can see the difference in the size. So this box is huge and it's great. So I covered it with paper towels, and here it's like a roof and a curtain so he can feel safe. And this one is for him to climb in and hanging here because they like it, apparently. Yeah, I think it's nice. Almost a palace.
compared to this one. What do you think? Okay, he's settled. As you can see, he likes this towel. He climbs it and he trains his wings. So it's so important for him because he's gonna fly in the near future. Kuzya, what do you want? Are you hungry? Oh. Oh my gosh. Since last week, he started to flutter his wings, so he was practicing to fly. And it was also amazing show. And a couple of days ago, he started to stretch his wings. And then yesterday, he fluttered his wings so much. So I could see he's ready. He's definitely ready to fly. And now it's time to let him go. He's fully ready. He's a grown-up Swift. What do I feel? I feel a mixture of relief and worry, to be honest. Relief because I'm kind of tired of feeding him for 6 times a day, for looking after him. And worry, I worry about him because I'm not sure how it's going to be for him, if he'll be able to find his fellow Swifts, if he'll be able to fly to Africa for winter. But anyway, tomorrow is the day X and we are going to let him go, and I hope he'll fly away and he'll be able to live in the wild and be happy. I'll cry now. Good morning. Are you ready to fly? Kuzya, are you ready to fly? Kuzya, this is your last breakfast at home. Enjoy it. Okay, so the day has come. Now, I can't let him go hungry, of course. That's why we are going to eat now, right? Yummy. Okay. But at the same time, I don't want him to feel heavy or something. That's why I will give him not so much food. Guys, we failed. He didn't fly. I don't know why. Maybe we did something wrong, but he just sat like that, holding my hand tightly. Are you going to fly or not? Thus, it didn't work out today. He didn't fly away. I don't know what was the problem. Maybe he isn't quite ready yet. But to be honest, I feel a bit disappointed because I thought he would fly today, and we again ran out of food for him. I was waiting for that already and was ready for that. And now he's at home. He's really quiet. Maybe he's a bit stressed out after this experience, but I think he'll be fine. And now I'm going to buy some more crickets, I guess maybe 100 this time, because at the weekend in 3 days we'll make another attempt to make him fly. Maybe it'll work out this time. So fingers crossed. We need to weigh Kuzya again to find out his weight now, because it's so crucial for his ability to fly, and maybe it was the reason why he didn't fly yesterday. So that's why we need to weigh him. And the staff of this vet clinic that is nearby our house has kindly agreed to help us. So Kuzya is 58 grams. So you gained weight. I've made a decision to take Kuzya back home. I mean, I found him in the countryside, right? So I thought it would be nice to bring him there again and let him fly there. So he has an opportunity to meet his family. Who knows? Maybe it's possible. Yeah, and tomorrow is going to be 3 weeks since I found him. So in an hour we are hitting the road, and I'll keep you posted. Are you ready to travel home?
Вика, вот,
Да, Владана.
Влада. Это, а ты же помнишь?
Они там дачу доделали.
Дачу не устраивает? А, они хотят дом, да, не дачу.
Kuzya, are you okay? The road was quite bumpy. I was worried.
Он уже накакал.
Иди смотри. He's practicing. Okay, Kuzya is settled in the house, and I'm going to try to make him fly tomorrow in the morning, so he has the whole day to get used to the wild. And it feels so good here. So quiet. Peace and quiet. So unusual for the city citizen, you know. This is the place where I found Kuzya, right here in the grass. 3 weeks ago. Guess what, guys? We found Kuzya's nest. And I guess he just fell off the nest on the ground. The weather is so nice, and we just swam in the lake. The water is warm. I feel rested.
Вот так вот, знаете, я не знала, что такое озеро даже есть. Какая красота, а? Там сидишь как-то так вот.
While we were swimming, we suddenly saw these birds, and I thought maybe they are swifts. But we came closer and realized they are swallows. Open your mouth. Открывай. He doesn't want to eat. Oh, well done. Eat a bit. At least two crickets. Okay, open. Are you going to be hungry? Kuzya, wake up. Wake up. Good morning. Come here.
Подожди. А ты это, отрывай его и подкидывай. Кузенька, давай, полетел. Молодец. На старт, внимание, марш. Это был первый полет. Молодец. Умничка. Ты умничка моя. О! Давай, дружище, вверх. Умничка. Тихо, 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 тихо. Ой, давай, малыш, лети. Счастливого пути. Мы тебя любим, Кузька. Аня, 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 блин.
Пока, Кузенька.
Guys, he flew away. I can't believe this. Because I was ready and I thought maybe he wouldn't fly. But he did. Actually did. I'm happy and sad at the same time. And can't help but cry. It was so touching moment, really. Whew. I hope he'll be fine. Today is exactly 3 weeks since we found him next to the house, and we brought him home, back home, where he belongs. And I feel so grateful and proud of myself that I did it. Really, I'm so happy for him. Whew. It's so emotional moment, really. But I'm I feel so satisfied and pleased with this story.
The day we met, frozen, I held my breath. Right from the start, I knew that I'd found the home for my heart. Beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
I believe I did the right thing, helping out to this tiny bird to survive, to stay alive, and I'm glad I made the difference for him. It's my tiny contribution to the nature. Just don't poop, okay? Please, don't poop, okay? I know you like doing that, pooping on me. All right.